And it is an honor and a privilege to be with you on this Tuesday, the 21st of February, 2023. And we're now joined via StreamYard to Ross May. Ross is an amazing guy, a mold master and designer at Rossco. And we're talking about the impact that load shedding has had, not just on our personal lives, but most importantly, a severe impact on manufacturing industry. Ross, thanks for joining us all the way from Gauteng.
Yeah, thanks, Jonathan. Thanks for having me.
Great pleasure. So, Ross, can you share with us the insights into how load shedding has impacted on the local manufacturing industry?
Well, I'm very passionate about manufacturing. I think it's obviously a generator of jobs. It's a stabilizer for society. It creates opportunities for people to learn and grow. So I'm really passionate about manufacturing. We here at Rossco, we make bars and basins, quite cool, beautiful things. And we have about 35 staff. So for me, it's, I really, my heart goes out to all manufacturers. It's not so easy to just put a little battery or solar light and keep manufacturing. You've got to find some more creative solutions.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You have to definitely find more solutions.
Ross, what steps have you taken to maintain production levels?
Well, I'd say the best move that I can, we actually need really raw power, and each factory is different. So the trick is, well, one of the tricks, I'm not an expert, but I would say is getting the right size generator. You don't want something too big. Otherwise, it burns too much fuel, which is a waste and very costly. So you need exactly the right size generator for your factory. And I seriously, that's most probably the first step. And then after that, there's 101 little things you can do to improve your situation.
Yeah, and that's exactly it. It's about being knowledgeable and knowing what you're doing. So what have you implemented and what changes have you done to work around load shedding? And can you share some of these? Because I know that when it comes to the production of bars and basins, electricity is a vital part of it, right?
Yes. One of the things that I think everybody doesn't realize is that lights actually take a lot of power, especially when you start adding them all up. And here at Rossco, we like to keep a close eye on quality. So we actually need a lot of lighting. And it really surprised me how much electricity that uses. But yeah, nowadays there's special bulbs that you can buy that use less power. And so there's lots of little things. UPSs for offices are great. They kind of keep your electronics going smoothly. And I think if you focus on what you've got, and then try and build with what you can afford, it's amazing how solutions fall into place. So keep positive and just focus on what you can do. That's and a bit of prayer always helps too.
That's true story, Ross. So true.
Yeah.
Ross, what changes have you seen in people's lifestyles as a result of the power crisis?
I think a lot of people have tightened their belts. Just expenditure, it's expensive. Even here, whilst we're manufacturing, we try and keep our costs as tight as possible to compete with our overseas manufacturers. But costs have gone up. So yes, I think everyone's looked at the expenses. If you are doing your bathroom or fixing up something like that, take your time, and it's a big investment. Try and get some expert help if you can. There's some amazing interior designers in South Africa and great shops. And take your time. Look at things carefully. Water is also another expense that we shouldn't waste. I know Cape Town is very much more aware than Joburg of this problem. So the size of your bath, the size of your basins. So just in terms of our market, we have noticed that people are far more conscious of their spend, which is the way to go.
No, exactly. And then as we wrap up, Ross, just speak to us, a message that you'd like to share with our listeners about finding solutions, maintaining hope during these incredibly tough times.
Yeah, it is easy to give up, and I would say that's the biggest challenge is actually staying positive. I deal with lots of different business owners, and often you can just feel the weight on their shoulders. So my advice is support local as much as you can. Support your local businesses, and business owners try and stay positive. And there are solutions. There's always an answer. And I like the idea of looking at for little things, because when you fix a little thing, the next thing crops up, and you continue the fight. And that goes also for people in their own homes. Do what you can with what you got.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Ross May, that's where we're going to leave it for now. Ross May is mold master and designer at Rossco, and they're into the manufacturing of bathroom products, including baths and basins and things like that. Ross, great chatting to you, and really love the fact that you're saying keep positive, keep on. And I also want to just chuck in, connect with other business people and speak life into each other. You know, if one starts speaking negatively, it's like, whoa, stop. Let's be positive. Let's see what we can do and how we can do this. So good.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All
Thanks,
the best.
Ross.
Yeah,
all the best to you. Take care. Bye-bye. So joined there on the line by Ross May, manufacturing in the